Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I'm your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you all back to the Library of Ruina, or should I say, the story of the Distortion detective, where we still have so much ready to explore and see. Starting with this third act, which I was told about and have found. So, what is this going to be all about? Detective, this request is from a high school. A school? Was it requested by its facility or the principal? No. This student here is our client. Hello, my name is Meryl. What school do you go to? I'm not sure if a student from the back streets even has enough money to make a request to our office. Detective! Actually, she's a client. I mean, a student from a private school inside N-Corp's nest. So, what problem does our young client want us to solve? Actually, something strange is happening in our school. An important exam is ahead of us, and everyone's on edge preparing for college admissions. So the strange events happening in the school must be disturbing your studies? And you want us to resolve it, right? It's not just about my grades. My friends, they're acting strange. Not just my friends, other students, teachers, the whole school has gone strange. You need to let us know what kind of strange occurrences are taking place before we can be of any help. They won't go back home at all. The classes won't end. All of the students? Yes, all of them. What about you? I was the only one who could escape. I was in the classroom when I came to my senses. It was past midnight. Teacher was watching us from the front of the class, and all my friends were absorbed in study, solving problems in workbooks. Aren't parents worried about their children not coming back home? It's Sat. Soon enough, our school's average scores for the mock tests made the top 10 in our nest. The parents must have been happy as long as their grades were improving. How long has this anomaly been going on for? The last thing I remember before I lost myself was 2 months ago. It was the day when the school announced that they're making a scholarship class. They said students with the highest grades would be selected. For 2 months. We should go there and see what's going on ourselves. Urza, we're heading into the nest. Yes, ma'am! I'll get the fixer license and the association for certificate. Should I inform Mr. Orlando and Miss Angel? Yes. Numbers on the outside walls are also painted in gory crimson. Aren't the numbers on the walls white, though? The only one written on top is painted red. Distortion, perhaps? Seems so. To my eyes, all the numbers written on the walls are dripping crimson. Miss Merrill? Yes? Are there any procedures for outsiders to take before entering? There are, but I don't think anyone cares right now. Well then, shall we head inside? Well, that's not translated. Scritch, scrab, scribble, 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 scritch, 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 scrab, scribble, scribble, scritch, 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 scribble, scribble, right. Ah, what an awful sound! What is that noise? It's the sound of the students in each class solving problems on worksheets. How hard do they have to press their pencil to get paper to make such a noise? I had just a peek through the window, and they're sitting eerily still. Only their hands are moving to write the answers. It's just too creepy. What do those students look like to you? Pitch black amalgamations of the numbers in white school uniforms. They don't look like humans anymore. Yeesh, that means the distortion has progressed by a lot, right? This much could mean it's irreversible now. Is the situation dangerous? Well, I can't say for certain, but I believe it's not good at all. Warning! Warning. Students who do not study will face disciplinary action. Huh? Something's coming this way.
Detective, it's the distortion. I can see it too.
Provide correct answer to this question, otherwise disciplinary action will be taken.
A distortion made of math problems. This world is never short of oddities. Urza, can you solve that problem for us? Not really. How about you, Meryl? Well, I'm more of a humanities major, so...
Angel, maybe you can solve that question.
Orlando, be quiet. If I solve that question here, it will only worsen the interface. Can Miss Angel solve it? No, I don't think I can. Sorry. All we have to do is solve that math problem on its body. How bothersome.
Wrong answer! Wrong answer! You will attend supplementary lessons, now! Are the walls closing in on us right now?
Detective! The walls are coming towards us! Shoot.
Solve the question! Blending 3 humans in a mixer generates 10 units of energy. Given these conditions, what is the optimal solution to dismember 2 humans to generate 15 units of energy? Chiroso wants to be an artist. The wing Chiroso has to go. The wing Chiroso has to go to does not need any artists. The wing Chiroso has to go to does not need any artists. I get that sentence now. Given these conditions, how many dreams should Chiroso kill? There is a cube composed of minuscule humans. The cube factory must meet a certain quota each day. An eyeball can be squeezed for a hexagon. When O is the outer center of the left eye, how many right eyes are needed to make a cube with side lengths that are 4 meters long?
Detective, I have no idea what any of these sentences are supposed to mean.
What kind of question even is this?
Even I don't know how to deal with this. I can't even comprehend the words. What's the point of such questions? 17 minutes left. Let's wait until the exam starts. Just write down random things on the worksheet for now, since there's nothing much we can do at this point.
You have 10 minutes until the mock exam starts. You must strive to solve as many problems as possible. This is all for the sake of your future. The problems you solve now will be your weapons later in life. That's an interesting image. Now we will be commencing the 64th mock exam.
What the?
Bull crap.
What? Detective! Detective, is this a distortion too?
It's the extreme end of violence. What? Students are running towards the top while killing each other.
Fighting so desperately, taking down the others with numbers and symbols. The objective would be the trophy on top. This is insanity. Seems like it's about time I updated my information on this distortion phenomenon. Detective, I think we gotta run for now! Sounds fantastic. Let's focus on survive.
Damn it! Who is that?
Dear students, the others are your enemies. Eliminate everyone in front of you and secure the first place. This is the only way you can survive. The other students in front of me are enemies. Enemies must be eliminated. Secure the first place. Survive! Damn it.
This is totally okay, right?
Urza, do you think you can take them on? I'm not sure. I have the upper hand in combat-wise, but it's distortion we're talking about. Understood. We'll stand our ground as long as we can.
Phew, this is gonna be hard. I can only imagine what the way we solve this is going to be. So, let's just start with the student. Okay, student. Attendee of a prestige high school. On start of stage, starts with the score range of 30 to 50. When summoned new, receives 10 scores each time scene starts. Like-minded desire for the top place. If the score reaches 100 at the end of the scene, inflict 20 damage and 20 stagger damage to all characters on stage before dying. The moment the score falls to 0, increase all allies' score by 5 before dying. Position chosen by score. On hit, take 2 score from the opponent. If hit by opponent, lose 3 score to said opponent. All dice's power increases by my score minus opponent's score / divided by 2. Right. Decreases if negative number. Complex. If the score is higher than the opponent, all dice gain +2 power. Gain 2 power. Receives stagger damage of 3 to 6 when clashing with an opponent who has higher score. So we only want to fight you if we have a higher score. Okay. Add. On use, restore 1 light. On hit, increases score of self by 5. Random Korean that I don't understand. Subtract. On hit, subtract the target score by 5. On hit, subtract the target score by 5. Multiply. Combat start. All dice change their power according to the score ranking between characters on the stage. First times 2, second times 0.5, third, fourth times 1, below fifth, lower it. On hit, subtract score of all of the opponent by 5, increases score of self by 5. Divide. Decrease the power of opponent targeted by this page. Decrease the power of the opponent targeted by this page according to the difference of the characters and the opponent's score. 40 and over, divide by 3. 25 and over, half. 10 and over. If the difference is 10, no change. Okay, I think I get what's going on. Base score / shimmering. At the start of stage, all opponents receive score within a range of 10 to 30. At the start of each scene, exhaust all pages and add new deck. Yeah, shimmering, okay. At the end of the scene, if there are 2 or more characters with a score of 100, all characters, excluding the two, are killed on start of the next scene. Defeat. Bracket defeat. Okay. Division by grace. This character always attacks the opponent with the lowest score. At the start of the scene, gives 1 strength to the character with the highest score, and 1 fragile to the character with the lowest score, includes ties. Mock exam. Uses exam ends, exam begins, combat page, every 3rd scene. Mass distortion. At the start of scene, gains number of students alive, times 10, protection and stagger protection. If all students are killed at the end of the scene, summons 4 new students on the stage and sustains damage worth of 50% of max health. So, I need to kill 8 students, is what you're telling me. Okay. I think. Alright, 'tis an ordeal for them to overcome. Be calm, let us begin. As the most prestigious school in the city, our students are allowed to be proud of being a part of it. Ha. Solve the questions. Solving is the only solution. Okay. No other objective exists but the first place. Right. We will be victorious. We must be victorious. Okay. First place. 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 Students who fall behind are nothing but failures. That is not the way to feel. Only death awaits for those who do not study. Rip, stab, and smite the others. Seize the victory. You're teaching these students very bad things. The place of highest honor will be yours. Perfect score, perfect score. Perfect score, perfect score. Perfect score, perfect score. Perfect score, perfect score. As the most prestigious school. Okay, now we're back to the beginning. Okay, then. So because you've got the lowest, you're suffered by feeble, despite the fact right here it says fragile. There is a difference between that. Solve the questions. The target cannot be changed. Combat start. All scores this character gains / loses are doubled. On clash win, destroy all of opponent's dice. Okay. Death for the slackers. On use, give 10 stagger damage to the character with the lowest score, and give 3 paralysis next scene. On hit, subtract to the target's score by 5. Okay. And that one we can change. Okay. Subtract, 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 subtract. Each of you gain +2 power because you've got more score than us. And all dice power increases by my score minus opponent's score divided by 2. Wait. Wait. That can't be right. So because you've got 60 and you've got 30, so that would mean you get +15 power? Is that what I get from that? Alright, let's see what happens here then. So go to hell, go to hell. Okay. I think. So, you're now attacking Roland. You've got 5 paralysis. Or 3 paralysis, which is just bad. Okay, this ought to be interesting. So, you will likely die this turn. You're gonna take some serious hits, reducing your score. And then you may take a little bit of hits. You should take a bit of hits. You're getting the +2 power on that attack. And you've got +2 strength. Roland's the one that's slightly worrying whether he can fight the death for slackers, but... Go. Good shot. I'm impressed, Roland. I don't know why I lost so much power then. Okay, you've got the lowest score now. Which means exam ends, exam begins. Mass individual on use. Subtract all characters' score by 10. Restore 20 HP and 20 and stagger resistance of the character with the highest score. Kills one character with the lowest score. If the character killed was a librarian, all allies gain 1 strength next scene. So that's going to be you, because you've got no strength. So that means I don't really even need to touch you. Okay, let's see how this goes. That dies. Good. That did fuck all. 8 to 13 my ass. Bloody pricks. Okay. You've got a ton of score. You've got none. I just used the wrong smoke, but it's fine, because she is barely still not staggered. This should kill at least 2 of them, I would think. So, first up, bang. Second, bang. Next, bang. Die. I think I misunderstood how one of your abilities works. It's combat start. No. On use. Oh, on use do the stagger damage. Right. Yeah, of course. Okay. You have no score now. You are dead on the next round. Okay, this'll do for our turn. Wait, you're still attacking them with that. I need someone to intercept that. The only one who can do that is Angela. There we go, that'll have to do. Okay. Good intercept, Angela. Steal all that score, murdering the bastard in the process. You, frankly, do as little damage as possible, with as many attacks as possible, just so you steal a bunch of score. Right. You're now dead. Which means, because you're dead, you can thus intercept all the other people and have them attack you. Ah, yes. This works well. Right, they're all attacking little Miss Urza over here, and Urza is about to die thanks to the exam begins. We all block the first attack. Perfect. And Angela fails to block the second one, but is the only one. That's fine. Give me your score. Now I think maybe I should have just focused all into one. And I love the one how you're the one who did the most damage. Roland's taking a lot of hits this turn, and he doesn't have the whatchamacallit needed to stop it either. He can friendship it, and maybe he'll get enough energy to be able to rank up. Alright, this ought to be interesting, but let's see how it goes. Good. Nice. Awesome. The fact you're almost staggered concerns me. So Roland can potentially do a bunch of damage here. Well, he did enough to stagger it at least. You did enough to kill it. Are you actually going to be able to doing any damage here, or is this just one of those one-off things? Oh no, you did a bunch of damage then, okay. So, I start by using all my ranged attacks to obliterate this one. Then, I use one attack to obliterate this one. And then, logically, this should thus then be dead. Right? I assume so, at least. I hope so. Let's just go. Bang, bang, corpse, corpse. And it happens at the end of the scene, so we're still good either way. Glorious! I enjoyed that one. That was actually nice. That was a good one.
Phew, they were coming endlessly.
Reminds me of sweepers.
Hold on, where did Miss Merrill go? Huh? She's right up there. Miss Merrill, you have to come down. It's too dangerous up there. Merrill, there's no reason to climb those stairs. This is a war, a gamble, fighting against each other with knowledge and grades on the line. If you don't climb the stairs, you'll be safe from it. Ha ha ha! Nope! I'll be staying here. We all agreed on this to decide who gets to advance to the scholarship class.
Jeez.
You're taking part in this massacre? Miss Merrill, please stop! I'm already halfway there, though. I can go further. I'll be at the top place, so... Ah! Miss Merrill! Damn it. She fell down in the end.
The exam is now over. Knowledge and grades will be redistributed to students based on how high they are on the staircase. The top 20% will be designated as the scholarship class and receive the honor of representing our school.
Miss Merrill! Please, wake up!
Seems like it's over.
She had everything taken from her. This is just absurd! It was the consequence of Merrill's own choice. There's no need for you to feel guilty about it. But...
there's nothing we can do anymore. Let's just head back.
This case, we couldn't solve it! Not every distortion can be solved. Why are distorted people all so irrational? They're all too extreme! They distort because their minds are driven into a corner. They don't even have time to sit and muse over their own thoughts. That impatience leads to leaps in their logic.
It's a lot more tougher than I thought.
Distortion of such magnitude would have been considered a nonsense had I not witnessed it myself. This was a highly unusual case.
Just like the pianist.
Exactly. Miss Merrill, she ended up living in complete seclusion. She's no longer able to do anything at all. The lower 40% of students are said to have had their minds whipped away. Despite that, the school will gather more recognition over time. It's growing by feeding on students' minds. And those are the students who will become the feathers of wings.
Well, which feather that belongs to the wings wouldn't have bloodstains on them? I really want to see more now. Is there a fourth? No. Well, I can go up now, which would be the mock exam, which apparently has 2 phases. Interesting. Or I can go to the left, which needs all of these things, which I'm also equally interested in. Oh, and by the way, if you didn't just notice, I did farm up and make sure I got their pages. And they're actually pretty cool. Oh. What? Oh, I'm sorry. Is that the ability to just fight it on my own terms? Without the normal thing? Yes, it is. Huh. So I'm guessing that's what these are going to be too. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what that workshop it just mentioned is. Either way, we're not fighting the things we fought before again. So let's just continue on with the main story.
Yeah? K-Corp? Why so suddenly?
We weren't expecting this to happen either. How many months are left before your departure? 1. That son of a... What are your plans?
Not sure, really. This was on such short notice.
I won't push you for this. You were here gathering writing materials after all. You have no obligation to accompany us. We don't know when we're going to be back either. Also, I don't believe that we have any warp tickets left for you.
Wait. You mean the W Corp's warp ticket?
Is there a problem?
It's nothing. Ha ha ha. Just had some unpleasant thoughts for a moment.
Regardless, you'd have to acquire your own warp tickets if you wish to come with us. I understand. I'll give you the answer after 2 weeks.
Now then, what are we supposed to be doing?
We're shopping at the Workshop Boulevard today. We should get prepared for the trip. Urza, we're not going there for leisure. I know. Our purpose of the visit is to request for the workshops for equipment and gadgets we need in our office. Are you coming with us too?
Sounds tempting. I used to collect workshop weapons too, you know. It would be great if we could tag along, but we've got some business around here to take care of. We'll catch up with you after that.
Alright. Urza? Yes, ma'am! You don't have to follow me everywhere. He-Yun summoned only me for this. Oh, Detective! I can't let you enjoy all those delicious local cuisines alone, can I? I can't let it happen. Is the request slot full here too? Okay then. Again? Yeah, is something going on? Well, maybe the fingers are out there wreaking havoc again. So, how many reservations so far? 0. Not a thing. We're not going to get any gadgets in time if I request for them any later. Nabbit! How many shops left? About 3 right now. Detective, behind us! Yes, of course. Seems like we've got some nuisances on our back. No idea who they are, but we can try luring them deeper into the alley. There is an isolated alleyway if we go this way. Well then. Now, what could you fellows be so curious about as to follow us all the way out here?
Are you Moses, the fixer from Cookie Street?
Correct.
We'd like to purchase that long-smoking pipe you're carrying.
For how much?
1 million An.
Nah, that's just a load of bullcrap. It would take at least 500 million for us just to consider negotiating.
Right? Oh, that was her saying.
Right, Detective? Not even 500 million would be enough, actually. This is essentially part of me, you see. I never fathomed the idea of selling it to anyone. Who told you about this pipe, by the way?
So the negotiations have been rejected. Shame, because we were really looking forward to a graceful trade.
I'm all ready for this.
I was about to say, they'd better be pecking weak if I'm only allowed these two. Alright, so Green Fixer. Tracking target. Gain 1 haste at the start of the scene. Okay. Powerful Quake. If inflicted paralysis via combat page, inflict paralysis with same value next scene. Company. According to the number of fallen ally, gain 1 fragile and 1 stagger protection per scene. Charge. Pathetic. Beat down. Relatively pathetic. Hard blow. On hit, multiply paralysis inflicted on opponent by ×3 next scene. Interesting. What about the Fixer 2? If inflicted bleed via combat page, inflict bleed with same value next scene. I bloody hope I'm allowed these pages.
You're slightly tougher. On hit, inflict 3 bleed and exceed. On clash win, multiply bleed inflicted on target opponent by 3 times 3 and exceed. Right. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this with 2 people. Alright, let's see how this goes then. Good. Marvelous. Awesome. Awesome. Too bad. Good enough. Amazing. Awesome. Lovely. Okay. Right, you colorless breath this turn. I don't know how you have 2 paralysis on you right now. Challenger's Spirit deals 7 damage each time this page loses clash with defensive dice, and you've got a 2 to 9 dodge, which means I should deal a bunch of damage to you with this, right? That's not damage to myself, right? He's just gonna have to take that hit, but at least it's paralysis. The paralysis thing, not the bleed. You're now dead. Surprised that did so well. Okay, let's see. You're doing that, which should hopefully stagger them before their turn. You're gonna take that hit, but who gives a damn? You are then going to deal with those 2, hopefully. Go. Glorious. Nice. Dead. Marvelous. A whole lot of nothing. Right, you've just gotten plus 7 strength, or 7 speed, meaning you can do that. If you take your purple thing, you can then do sinful acts of bullcrap. Which will hopefully, you know, potentially basically just smite them. But let's see and go. And, wow, okay. That was quite the effect. First time I've used one of those mass attacks, that was actually really cool. Right, so now we're dealing with the green fedora, along with the other regulars. So, speed's 3k, tracking target, gain the thing. Peace negotiation. When attack dices clash, give 3 protection to self and 1 protection to opponent. Ha! Okay. And then you've got company. Negotiation, plus 5 power on one-sided attack. On use, if first dice makes one-sided attack, lose 1 light. If clash, restore 2 lights. Huh, that's an interesting one. Prepare for battle command. On use, draw pages according to the number of remaining allies. That's stupid. Initiate battle. On clash win, plus 1 power to all dice on this page. 7/7. Power of this dice increases according to the number of paralysis inflicted on opponent. Number of power on this dice increases according to the number of bleed afflicted on opponent. I'm gonna murder you first. Okay. Let's go. Nice. Nice. Expected. Nice. Good. Awesome. Almost killed it. Oh, that's amazing. You didn't take any damage. Also amazing. If speed value is 9 or greater, use last die 3 times. Oh look, you got 9 speed die. How about we obliterate a bastard? Okay guys, let's see how this goes. We've got you doing your mega attack, you doing a challenger's spirit, and then doing some regular defensive stuff. You're doing black box, white breath effect, which should do the stagger damage needed to just instantly stagger you. Okay, now that we're that, you can now use your purple breath, and thus use acts of tormentful sin, which will just murder that one and that one. Probably that one too. In fact, I don't think it can roll high enough to hurt you with them. But okay, yeah, let's go. Just start off with Nuke. I love that pipe. Well done. Well done. Please tell me I can actually turn those books into actual pages, because those characters looked like things I could actually legitimately use. I don't think they are they? Detective, that guy is trying to run away. Hold up. Yeah! The pipe transformed into a purple whip, which then coiled tightly around the fedora's ankle. As if we didn't do that twice during the entire fight. Tell me, who gave you the information about my pipe? I'm afraid I cannot say. Urza, take him to the room of truth. As you command! A few minutes later. Damn it! Still not going to talk, huh? Detective, this one seems to have a lock on their brain or something. His teeth are falling out and he won't spill anything. Try tilting his head. That's the J-Corp's logo. Indeed, so they even used a singularity for this. The client must have been very generous with the funds. Still, there's a way as long as it's not the most expensive type. The pipe now transforms into white smoke and engulfs the fedora's body. Now take a deep breath. Your will is not yours anymore. You're obeying mine now. The lock should obstruct your thoughts no longer. Who commissioned this? Yura Alteria. The owner wanted to study the mechanisms of that pipe. Said it's okay for us to kill as long as we brought the thing. Yura Alteria? You know anything about it? Of course! It's a premium workshop only accessible to people with their membership. It's probably one of the top 10 workshops in District 14, I think. Then why wouldn't we join that membership? Then why couldn't we join that membership? The conditions are a bit tricky. I don't think they'll accept us. Do you think that workshop could provide us with the gear we need within the 1 month time frame? You bet! They most certainly have the skills. I see. Now that it's about time Angel and Orlando are back, let's pay a visit there together. And say hello to the bastard who tried to kill us. Please tell me I can get stuff from that. I can! Booyah! That's something for me to farm later. I need to use the fedora for my invite, don't I? Oh no, I just need the green fixer. Oh, if that's the case, then I can definitely burn the fedora and see what I get. So I get two green... The green fixer 2s are green, apparently. So apparently we value bleed more than we do paralysis. Interesting. Didn't get any of the green fedora's stuff though, which is a shame, but also not really unexpected. Well, I guess we just continue on with the story then and see what we get. What is that? Who? This guy? Well, a mugger? He's the head of the fixer office that jumped us for my smoking pipe. And now we're heading to the client who commissioned them to steal my pipe.
And the client is?
Yuria!
Yuria? Ah, you mean that workshop owner?
That's right! Have you ever met her?
Not in person, but someone I know told me about the experience after they've been there.
What about it?
Well, she said she's got a handful of screws in her head. A handful of screws loose in her head. Not sure if it's okay to visit her.
Hold up! You're not taking me to Yuria, are you? Ah! He's up!
Just a second! Please, anyone but Yuria! She's gonna use me as her test subject, I'm sure of it!
Is there a reason I should care for the well-being of a crook who tried to kill us?
Well, just kill me already then! I beg you, just kill me right here, right now! I'd rather have you blow my brains out than going back to that loony!
Even more reason to keep you alive and kicking then!
Well, this is quite the image, right here.
Wow! I really, really wanted to visit here! And now I finally get to see what's inside! Sweet!
Hey now, don't get too excited. Surely it's got its reputations, but people who have actually been in there are saying otherwise.
But that's exactly what makes it exciting! Seems smaller than I thought. Indeed, seems pretty small for a renowned workshop. I read in a catalogue that Yuria Ulterior is run by one person. That's probably why it's so small. I assumed they only produce goods in small quantities then. That's not the case, actually. I heard the workshop values both quality and quantity. It's getting even more curious. By the way, how are we going to get in there? Please knock only if you are part of our membership, it says. Surely it would be dangerous to destroy it by force. Without a doubt. You, Fedora, how did you get into this workshop?
You gotta have a membership first.
Do you?
That's exactly why our syndicate took the job.
Actually, Detective, clients don't get to choose Yuria Ulterior. The workshop chooses its own clients, then sends membership invitations to potential patrons. And apparently we don't seem to be on their roster. What kind of stupid criteria makes this fedora wearing moron eligible and not us? You tell me. Whatever. Fedora, open this door.
What? No way! Who knows what kind of security system it might have?
If you do as I say, I won't hand you over to Yuria.
You promise?
Of course. Woo! Awesome! Detective! Looks like the real workshop is down there!
Of course, no way a workshop like this would be that small.
Am I free to go now? Move along. Fuck it. Something's coming.
That's quite loud for footsteps.
Huh? That's... Ah! A teddy! It's pink! So cute! What it's about to do to us doesn't seem very cute. Urza, stop that thing. Yes, ma'am!
Wait! Squelch. Oof, quite a punch it's packing.
Spicy fist mode! Strong. I know! It's tougher than I thought! Yeah! One more time! Phew, it's over! Did I do good? You sure did.
That was pretty insane, by the way. Such a bizarre defense system.
I must say, they've got quite extraordinary taste. Now I understand why we didn't get the membership. I agree. I never expected this. Still, don't you think they've got such cute faces? To you, perhaps. You're the one with strength enough to fend off those should they have tried to kill you. Ah, look over there!
I'm guessing you're Yuria. Oh my gosh, it's Yuria! Wait, hold it. I still haven't figured you guys out sufficiently. Especially those two back there. From what I heard, Moses only had one assistant. We're new recruits. And you know I'd have to provide more than your words to you'd have to provide more than your words to prove that, right? It might be inconvenient for you, but I need you to hang out with my teddies for a bit longer. Just until my analysis is done.
Can't you just take our words instead? I did hear she was a bit of a weirdo, but this is crazy. Way too crazy.
So, no more fights for us. Everyone, get ready.
Or more fights for us, even. Oh, hello there. We're actually fighting you, are we? Teddy control removes 1 speed die per number of teddies present on stage. -1 to all dice. Loses 25 HP upon Teddy's death. Okay. Crafting skills. Number of speed die changes to 5. Gains pages every scene. Cost of all pages decreased by 2. That seems absurd. Psychometrist. Uses psychoment study every 3 scenes. Capable analysis. Once per page, imbue 1 capability analysis. Each clash is 1. When 3 or less teddies present, if there is opponent with 3 or greater capacity analysis value, remove analysis value and summon 1 teddy. Gain 5 Teddy Workshop. Gain 5 teddies when start at scene. All dice gain plus teddy divided by 4 power. If no teddy, -1 power. Workshop Master Precise Calculation. All dice minimum values increase by 1. Ha! Think we'll just let you have oh, that's not what the line you're meant to be saying is. Decreases stagger damage by 5. If less than 4 pages present at hand, end of scene. If less than 4 pages present at the end of scene, remove 2 teddies, draw 1 page. Psychometric study. Mass individual. On use. Inflicts 1 tactical analysis to all enemies. Ha! Teddies. Assemble. Start of clash. Gain 1 teddy. I don't know if I'm threatened by you yet. I don't feel it. Alright, well you're doing a mass attack, which is pathetic. And each of us are doing... clashing with 1 individual type of attack with... I'm surprised you did so well. Where do you summon teddies? I just realized you gain power equal to the amount of teddies, right? How do you lose teddies? On use, by discarding 1 teddy pair, this character and a random ally draws 1 page. Okay. Teddy Punch. Discard 1 teddy pair, all dice gain +2 power. That's a pretty nasty one. Tactical analysis. Decrease all damage and stagger damage dealt by 2. Right. Alright, let's see how this goes. So how did the tactical analysis work? Imbue 1 chapter capability analysis for each clash 1. Right. So every time you win a clash against us, you gain that. Only with offensive dice, though, it seems. And now you have a teddy. How did you summon teddies? So what's special about the teddies? Copy. Gain 3 teddies upon summoning. Copies the opponent's HP value, resistance, and deck. Okay. Under control. Does not stagger. Instead, when this character does not have any teddies, all resistance info changes to fatal during the scene. Cotton ball / teddy. 1 teddy is removed per hit sustained. Teddy effect itself does not remove teddies. Ha. So should I be attempting to kill or ignore the teddies? Because she is kind of just dying, so... So we're ignoring 2 of her attacks and then just dealing with the rest. I can't remember if freeze actually stays or not. So we're gonna find out this time. Let's just beat up this crazy lady. That seems the best way to do things, quite frankly. Well, now there's another teddy bear. On use. Restore 5 HP and stagger resist. Gain 5 teddies. How much damage does this do? Light restored times 3 stagger damage. So it will store 5 light, so it should do 15. 25. I think the number is wrong. It should be 5, not 3. Alright, let's see how this goes. You're easily not touching us with your little analysis thing. I knew that would happen. Now we've got another teddy bear. But with each teddy bear, you do less and less. But technically, each teddy bear also has its own set of teddy bearness. Man, I wish you could draw more cards. I really do. Urza, you are, without a doubt, the weakest link within this team, Urza. Alright, let's see how this one goes. A perfect 30. Oh, Jesus. Well done. That, I think, made us just win. That did. Yeah, it did. Goodbye. Well done. Thank you for that 30 on the mass attack. That works out perfectly. Not much more to say on that, actually. Without a doubt, my eyes were right. Hey, Yuria! Autograph this book here, please. Urza? I've been collecting autographs of workshop meisters in this book, you see. You You must be Moses. I've been eagerly awaiting for you. And your pipe too. You, me. There's plenty of workshop equipment that can change its shape. But that pipe of yours, it's completely different on a fundamental level. I'm sure you are aware of it. It even modifies one's physical makeup without any surgeries or procedures. When did you get that pipe? How did you learn to use it? I've been searching for such an item for so long. I know, right? Your smoking pipe sure is full of mystery. How distracting. You know Red Mist, the legendary fixer? Red Mist? Yeah, I met her a couple of times.
You did?
The Red Mist's fabled tales of heroics weren't born out of nothing. The weapon she used to brandish and the clothing she used to wear. Both were actually the same sort of equipment as that smoking pipe you're using. I'm sure you can feel it too. Vaguely it might be. That smoking pipe resonates with your emotions. I've been running this workshop to find items like that. I've gathered information while I manage this place. It's been a bust every single time and up until now, but check this out.
What's this? Are you out of your mind?
Huh. A recorded footage. You broke the taboo of District 14. Can't believe you actually had the audacity to do so. Are young people these days all bold and brash like you? That's not important right now. What's important is that I now have found your pipe. Behold your graceful maneuvers and this elegant smoke. A weapon that acts like it's got a mind of its own. I'm about to fall in love. Yes, my expectations were right. Moses, you're the one I've been looking for.
You're crazy. Recording a footage at the cost of breaking the taboo of District 14? Do you even realize what this means?
Is that supposed to mean something? Only thing that matters is that I found that item. That the taboo stuff is hardly my concern. Ugh. So, do you know how my pipe works or not? No, I don't. Not yet, anyways. Though I can try to study it now. Perhaps I could even improve it into something greater. If we work together, of course. How exactly are you going to try studying it? By looking into your mind. I'll have to get to know you. It takes time to get to know each other. How's this sound, Moses? Are you prepared to show me your heart? Do you honestly trust her, Detective? I mean, she sounds so suspicious.
Yeah, we need to think this through.
Moses, you're going to trust me no matter what. You're looking at me right now, and you already know why you're doing that. Detective! I'll be your assistant. I want to watch you from up close. I'll make gear and equipment just for you. I'll belong to your office to provide equipment exclusive to you. All so you can open up your heart to me.
Damn it.
Detective, please, think about this once more, just once! Urza, we're heading back to our office. Yes, ma'am! And we need to empty out a storage. Yes, ma'am. Detective, it's so weird. Why aren't you trying to solve her distortion?
Yeah, besides, she broke the taboo, too. Surely you'd know what that means.
I'm simply making use of Uria's power, and I have my own backup. What was that reason Uria mentioned earlier? She said you would know it yourself. I'm just as intrigued as to why you accepted such a bizarre deal. I didn't agree to this because I trust her words. I only trust my eyes. And that means I do not see any distortion from her, just like you. And just like me. Huh. Is that the final one? I think it is. Because it looks like you're one of the just do it by ourselves kind of. Oh, no. Tutorial, punching bag. Wait, so do I just have you on my team now? Interesting. I was gonna say, that obviously means I can get your book now, right? Yeah? Yeah? Give it to me. I want to see that page. Ooh, yes. So what do we have? Craftsmanship of a master. Discard 1 teddy bear. +1 strength to all allies next scene. Plus discard 1 teddy bear. +2 strength to all allies next scene. That's pretty good. Then you got the teddy punch. Tea party. You know, this is surprisingly a good support thing, is Ruina's page. Can I actually just plain equip it right now and see its stats? 80-40. Honestly, that's pretty poor. But what other benefits does she get? Teddy Workshop, gain teddies at the start of the scene. All dice gain power equal to teddies. Teddy Possession. When stagger resistance falls to 0, restore all stagger resistance next scene and become a teddy for 1 scene to use Teddy's page. Turn back to Ruina 1 scene after. Okay. All minimum dice +1. If no combat page is used for a scene, gain 2 teddies. Reinforcement Ruina. Each time Ruina's emotion level increases by 1, an ally can be chosen and reinforced. Some characters may use exclusive reinforced pages. Huh. I would like to see this reinforcement very quickly, please. So she just gained an emotion level. Huh. This is kinda cool. Ruina enhancement. Moses. Ruina's Workshop. Ribbon. Crimson Breath. When in Crimson Breath state, inflict 2 burn per hit. Gain freeze according to the number of pages used at the end of the scene. Interesting. Emotional suppression. Can't stack emotion while clashing. All dice gain +3 minimum value and +1 maximum value. Ha! Evade. Defense equals evade. On clash win with a defense dice, recover stagger resist recover stagger resistance half the value of the stagger dice. That's kinda cool. No feelings, only enemies to fight. Apparently I got the next enhancement, which is cool. Reinforcing weakness. Between HP resistance, stagger resistance, the offensive dice of the more vulnerable resistance types of the two deals additional damage or stagger damage. What? I think all this has learned is that despite the fact she has crapple stats, I feel I need to improve her. So what does she get at level 3? Moses Rukia Workshop White Breath. When piercing attack succeeds, imbue 1 lethargy with 50% chance. When attacking an opponent with 3 or more lethargy in White Breath state, renders the opponent immobile next scene. Alright. Power charge, power draw. Insert page, use all light, restores 4 HP per 1 light used. If restoration exceeds max HP, restore stagger resistance instead according to the amounts exceeded. And page instant, use 10 HP to restore 1 light. HP does not fall below 1. If not sufficient, use stagger resistance instead. This page does not disappear. Okay. And then teddy guards. Gain 6 teddies. As in just a statistic. Yeah, just have 6 teddies. That entire gimmick is really cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Her stagger resistance is crap. Her HP is also kind of crap. But then again, I believe she is basically only a... What is it? Yeah, a nightmare page. Not even a star of the city. So I suppose the statistics you expect to be quite weak in comparison. But just that reinforcement ability is so stupid. There has got to be a way to work with that and think. Well, anyway, I'm all out of time for today's episode, everyone, so it looks like, what can I say other than thank you all for joining me this week. I have been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next time. But I'm afraid that until then, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.